Now, intervention by two key eyewitnesses appears to have contributed immensely to the efforts by police investigators to unravel circumstances surrounding the killing of the Otumfuos, one of the Otumfuos sub-chiefs, that's the Asantehene, on Sunday. A farmer and a priest foiled by attempt by the unknown culprits to bury and conceal possible trace of evidence by quenching fire set to the chief's vehicle in an attempt to apparently burn his body. My colleague Ohiming Teria joins us via phone with more on this. Ohiming, tell us about that evidence given by these two key witnesses that could help police in unraveling this particular case.
Thank you, Bernice. First is the farmer who told us how he saw the chief's vehicle as a black Land Cruiser vehicle being driven on the main Ejra and Cranston Road. All this while, the news was that the vehicle was involved in accident, but it was the account of the farmer who said first he saw the vehicle, dangling this way on the road, and in the process hit two heavy rocks on just at the by the roadside, and it came back onto the road again. So he shouted for help to attract the attention of passers-by, but nobody came in. So whilst he had tried to go to the assistance of the occupants of the vehicle, but it sped off to another destination where the occupants abandoned their vehicle. So this is account for police believe that indeed those who were in the vehicle had attempted to fake an accident, and with the account of the Reverend Minister, he and his church members were returning from a prayer session event, and then they met the vehicle in flames. So he was the first person to have moved to his vehicle, brought fire extinguisher out to help put off the fire. All this while their attention was that they were there to quench the fire and then assist accident victims who were in the vehicle, and only got to know that there was a body just at the driver's seat. So it was at that point that he saw a mobile phone.
All
and
right.
According to police, this particular mobile phone belongs to the late Asantehene.
All right, okay. But what more do we know about the late sub-chief and his role or influence in the Asantehene's palace?
What we know is that he's an important chief with the Akan or Ashanti traditional setup. The Menchia Palace wouldn't have been full without his involvement. And this morning we are lucky to have a monarchical historian, Mr. Osebon Sisafo Kantanka, to run us through the role of the Asantehene and his importance as far as the Ashanti traditional setup is concerned. Thank you so much, Mr. Sisafo Kantanka. So, who is the Asantehene? What exactly does he do at the palace?
Well, Asantehene is a care unit created within the Ashanti monarchy with special duties. Now, all the people with special duties are also added up to major divisions. The major divisions within the Ashanti setup is about 12, 11 specifically. But when the Achame Feku is added to it, and it makes up 12.
That's the linguist division.
Yeah, he belongs to the Manyure division. And Manyure division has about 24, 25 important subsections put together, of which Asantehene's section is part. So the main duty of Asantehene is, as I said earlier, has special duties. It can be assigned to many other duties. But at wartime, in those days when people were fighting, his duty was to fight alongside the king. Whenever the king goes to war, the golden stool is present and he fights in front of the golden stool, protecting the golden stool and then fighting forward. That is the duty of Asantehene, one major duty. The other duty is that is the religious aspect. Not long ago, we saw the celebration of Busumuru rites, and Asantehene was among the 4 or 5 important chiefs who were in palanquin, riding in palanquin. And that is to say that in terms of religion, he is also very important in the day-to-day activity at the Menchia Palace.
Help me bring it down to the understanding of the ordinary Ghanaian who probably is not an Ashanti person. How important is he to the Asantehene?
Somebody who duty is to protect the golden stool. You know, the golden stool is everything in Ashanti. And Asantehene and the golden stool are one. So anybody protecting the golden stool is protecting Asantehene. So you can see that somebody with a duty to protect the golden stool is, of course, one of the most important persons you can think about in the Ashanti community.
So in the current state, now we know that the Asantehene, is not present for the Ashanti Kingdom. Has this created some sort of vacuum as far as the Ashanti Kingdom is concerned?
Well, as much as I know, within the Ashanti setup, there is no vacuum, because at every particular moment, we have more than 4 or 5 people in line. So when one is not there, the other takes over. So that is why there will be no vacuum. But the vacuum is created because of the way he does his thing.
So you heard my colleague Ohiming Teria speaking to Osebosu Safokantanka. He is a monarchical historian breaking down the role of the Asantehene, one of the sub-chiefs of the Otumfo, that's the Asantehene, who was killed on Sunday. Stay with us here on News Desk. Coming up shortly in business, the Bank of Ghana sets February 2020 as deadline for microfinance companies and rural banks to comply with revised minimum capital requirement. Details in a bit.